transformation, this has been a watchword for industries, and it took an even more profound meaning during these unprecedented times. For us, it's about survive, revive, respond, and prosper.
When I think about transformation, you always have to be looking out for how the world is changing. In our case, what's happening with technology, what's happening with consumer interests, and are you resting on your laurels because you're a successful company, or are you changing as aggressively as you need to continue the success that you have? For me, transformation is actually as much about reinvention of the company, which is a necessity for all of us today.
At Nissan, we said from volume to value. Instead of just selling the car, we have to make customer experience the mobility. Moving forward, our value proposition is around three things: zero emission, zero fatality, and zero inequality. And with this, we are developing our product and services as end-to-end customer connect. For us, electrification is something which should bring the driving excitement and the rich experience while catering to the society, which is the zero emission.
All of us as leaders have to first and foremost paint a vision for the future. And sometimes at Adobe, we call it flag planting. What is happening with the world? What are your core assertions and hypotheses of how things are going to change? And in our particular case, we were very clear that as we had to transform from a company that delivered box software to a company that delivered software in a cloud, we started off with this fundamental belief that we could innovate at a faster pace, we could acquire the new next generation of customers who wanted to interact with us, and the financial model had to change. And that frankly gives you a lot of fortitude.
I strongly believe that leadership increasingly depends upon being ready for unthinkable.
I think leadership is really about setting these aspirational goals. And then how do you get, as a leader, the ingenuity and the innovation of an organization to help you flesh that out? I think the beauty happens when the team comes together in order to do that, and they then build the road. So I think in many ways, your job as a leader is painting the vision, planting the flag, and then the job is how do you get the hundreds of thousands of people you have in your ecosystem enabling you to plant the flag as well as build out the road.
When I took over as COO, it was a reboot moment, but within months, the world turned upside down with COVID. And that's where I said, let's acknowledge the reality. And before going into a big bang transformational plan, let's understand where we are. Where is the world going and how do we get there? And to start before the transformation, we had three irreversible shifts at play: how people live and work, how will businesses operate, and how society will learn. We set a very clear direction. I think it gave us an opportunity to bring significant cultural change and new ways of thinking.